Okay, if you're running a business, you know your phone system is one of your most vital tools. I mean, you use it every single day. But let's be honest, it's probably also one of the last things you ever really think about. And that right there, that's exactly where the hidden costs and headaches start to creep in. So let me ask you this, and be honest. When was the last time you actually sat down and went through your business phone contracts line by line? If you're like most people, the answer is probably a while ago, or maybe even never. And look, that's totally normal, but it's a habit that could be quietly draining your profits without you even noticing. There's a quote from our source material that just perfectly captures this whole problem. It just works until it doesn't, right? We tend to just ignore our phone systems because, hey, on the surface, everything seems to be working just fine. But underneath that calm exterior, a messy, unplanned setup could be costing you a small fortune. So how does it even get to this point? I mean, nobody starts a business with the goal of having a complicated, expensive phone system. The thing is, this kind of complexity doesn't just happen overnight. It creeps in little by little as your business grows. It's a story you've probably seen before. You start out nice and simple. Then your team gets bigger. A new person starts, they need a phone, so you just add a new line. Quick fix. Then you do it again and again. And before you know it, what was once a simple, clean setup is now this tangled web of different contracts and plans. And here's the kicker. This chaos is usually happening on two fronts at the same time. On one side, you've got your landlines, maybe with a few different suppliers, all with different contract end dates and, of course, different costs. And on the other side, your business mobiles are telling the exact same story. Multiple providers, renewal dates all over the calendar. It is a true administrative nightmare. But there is a clear, really powerful solution to all this chaos. And it all comes down to one simple idea: consolidation. You can think of it as the business equivalent of doing a deep spring clean for all your communications. It's about tidying everything up. So what do we actually mean by consolidation? Well, it's the process of reviewing and aligning all of your phone services. We're talking both landlines and mobiles. The end goal is beautifully simple. Get everything under one single, clear agreement to make things more efficient and, most importantly, to cut your costs.
And the payoff for doing this? It's huge. When you bring this kind of clarity to your contracts, the benefits go way, way beyond just saving a little bit of cash. This is about making your entire business run that much better.
Let's start with the big one: money. Of course, consolidation almost always uncovers ways to slash your costs. You can finally get rid of those old, unused phone lines you're probably still paying for, and you can get access to much better pricing that only comes when you have a single, unified plan. But then think about the time you're going to get back. Juggling multiple invoices, talking to multiple suppliers, tracking multiple renewal dates. It's a massive time suck. Consolidation gives you one bill, one agreement, and one date to remember. That means less admin for you and way less stress for your team. And think about this huge practical benefit. When something goes wrong, who do you call? With a tangled mess of providers, you get bounced from one help desk to another. It's frustrating. But with a consolidated system, you have one single point of contact who knows your entire setup. Problem solved, just like that. And this goes even deeper than just the contracts. A clean, well-managed phone system becomes the foundation for real business efficiency. We're talking fewer dropped calls, a smoother, more professional experience for your customers. And it means you can actually support modern ways of working, like remote teams, keeping everyone productive no matter where they are. So if any of this is sounding, well, a little too familiar, what's the next step? How do you actually go from this state of confusion to one of complete control over your communications? First things first, it is so important to recognize that if your contracts are a mess, you are not alone. This is an incredibly common issue for businesses that are growing. It's actually a sign of your evolution, not a sign that you've done something wrong. The path to clarity really begins with one simple action: an audit. Getting a professional review of your current setup is a super low-risk, high-reward step that'll show you exactly what you have, where you can save money, and how you can improve the whole system. And that really brings us to the final question you should be asking yourself. Right now, is your phone system truly a business asset that's helping you grow and succeed? Or has it slowly and quietly become a hidden liability that's actually holding you back? The answer could really change your business.